This episode of Let's Talk Podcast is proudly sponsored by Mallory, Detroit's go-to realtor. Whether you're buying your first home, upgrading your space, or just ready to move with intention, Mallory makes the process smooth, stylish, and stress-free. Follow her on Instagram at MoveWithMalerie_ and let her help you make your next move your best move. Now let's get into this episode. You are now tuned into Let's Talk Podcast, where we talk less but do more. Today we have a very special guest.
Hi, guys.
Trina. Not the rapper, but still the baddest bitch.
Period, Bookie.
I never do really do intros. I'm going to start.
Oh,
that was cute. Can you introduce yourself? Tell us a little bit about yourself, Nightlife, and Girl Talk with God.
Okay, a little bit about myself. My name is Trina. I've been bartending and waitressing, Jesus Christ, so long. That's just the part of my life where I know most of the people from, where most people know me from. Most people really do know me from the bars. Right now I'm mainly at North. Come see me. And then the more personal side of me will be the Girl Talk with God side. That's like the side that's like very near and dear to my heart and kind of like my baby. Like,
what inspired you to start your Bible? Because Girl Talk with God is a Bible study group. What inspired you to start that?
What inspired me to start that was just wanting to talk about it with people.
About God, right?
About God. I wanted to talk about God with like my homegirls, and I was so blessed I'm very blessed to always have a group of friends that were willing to talk about the Bible with me. Like from when I started Girl Talk with God in 2018, I had friends that we had the Bible study, not Bible study, but the Bible challenges on our phone, and we would do that. 2018, right? 18. Okay. I started Girl Talk with God in 2018. So I've always been blessed to have people around me that would be willing to have that conversation with me and not feel like because you in a nightlife, like you can't know God like that. Like, girl, you'll be slinging drinks and getting drunk Thursday, Friday, Saturday, now on Sunday, you want to talk about God. Like, no, bitch, let's talk about God. Like, and I can say, I be cussing everything.
Somehow, all our conversations, we'd start off talking about something, then we just end up talking about the Bible. Like, remember, or we got the craziest jokes, and we referring back to the Bible. And I be thinking, like, we do not take life serious.
Nothing is serious. Because what was the joke the other day? He was like, oh, I seen a pillar of salt, and I thought about lots. So
I kept walking. Like, you know what? You can't look back.
You can't look back. Do not look back. Because that is right now, at this stage of my life, that section of the Bible, that verse, that story is like what I compare everything to.
Okay, icebreaker question real quick.
Okay.
If you could explain your life as a person out of the Bible or a book or a verse, what would it be?
Oh, explaining my life.
Like the season of life that you're in right now.
My season of my life that I'm in right now, I'm going to go with my girl, Ruth.
Give us a little backstory.
Ruth is like more resilient. Like she was just like
that girl.
Like she was that girl. Like she got it done. Like, and I feel like right now I'm in a season of intentional on everything that I'm doing. The person I don't want to be is Lot's wife. Period.
A pillar of salt.
And it's so crazy because Woodrow Jazz just did a paraphrasing of the Bible, and she was talking about Abigail. And it's like we never realized how many women in the Bible that really played pivotal parts in a lot of things. They don't discuss them like that.
Church, I had to watch it. Church Sunday was talking about, he's like, I'm talking about all the mothers. And he just starts naming so many women in the Bible. And I'm just like, when you first think of the Bible, you think of mostly men. You don't think it's so many very, 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 very good women that you should study in the Bible. I'm like, that's crazy. And I was just telling somebody earlier, I'm like, Trina know that Bible.
I'm not a Bible thumper like that.
But Trina know. Like, if I need to know something about the Bible, I'm calling Trina. They're like, for real? I'm like, yes, I'm not playing. Like, Trina know that Bible.
And you know what got me really into the Bible? The stories are actually really good. Like, it be some stories going on in that Bible.
I know TikTok can have them paraphrasing.
Like, I love them.
And they explain them like, girl, so let me tell you. And
listen. And you be like, this really a bunch of hood stories.
For real.
It's really some shit going on in here.
What does a typical night look for you? Like a typical night at work?
Besides the fact of me calling everybody slow.
That's your favorite thing. Just watching you, if I'm sitting at the bar and I just watching you work, you'd be like, you just look at people like,
are y'all slow?
Are you serious? Or just walk, or I just see you walk away from somebody. Like,
because honestly, right now, because I've been in it so long, I feel like it's phasing out. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't want to work multiple places. I just want to have my set schedule north. Mm-hmm. I'm in school right now, so I'm about to, phasing that out of my life. And that's really when I knew that when I knew I couldn't get through a night without being like, I need a shot. Mm-hmm. Or, are y'all slow? Like, really? I knew, like, you know what? It's time to just phase it out. Like, I'm older. Mm-hmm. And honestly, my kid probably about to be in there with me. Mm-hmm. She 18. Oh. So at the point where my kid can start coming to my job. Mm-hmm. Yeah, come on. Let me get you on up out of here.
How do you feel about Cherish hanging out now, like at clubs? I don't even see her at clubs. I see Cherish on that flight.
Listen,
Cherish catches her flight.
Oh my God, when I talk about Cherish, I get so emotional because she's really like a better part of, she's so much better than me.
She's so well mannered. Oh
she's so much better than me. Like,
that's the goal.
And I feel like I did that. Like when I was celebrating Mother's Day, I was just like 18 years. And like, even on her graduation, I was crying so bad because it's like, you was at my graduation. Like I had you. Mm-hmm. You were born. And it's like, I have a kid that's graduating high school, still, a virgin, comfortable with telling me everything. Mm-hmm. She's not giving me half of the problems she don't give me no problems. And it's just like, damn, like I did that. Like that's a pat on the back to myself to make her feel like this is your safe space. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So that girl, she got on the flight. She don't really like going to the club. She mean. I ain't gonna say she mean, but she like out of town, she wouldn't have a ball. Mm-hmm. But when she here, she be like, it's boring. Work. It's boring. She in there braiding up, styles about you on Instagram.
That's my goal as a mom, to really, for my daughter to come to me. Even now with Zen, Zen has a personality. Even now, I'm like, you tell me the truth. Mm-hmm. I tell her all the time, anytime something wrong or you feel uncomfortable or you feel like something is not supposed to be happening, even if you think you're going to get in trouble, I want you to tell me.
I always used to tell Cherish that, like, you need to tell me first because if
you
try to fix it, you're going to fuck it up. So tell me.
Except one time, I'm like, Zen, why didn't you tell me? She said somebody was bullying her. I'm like, why didn't you tell me that? She was like, because I didn't want you to kill him. I'm like, okay.
No, that's so funny because Cherish be like, I got a thing with me being a waitress. I got a thing with food being messed up. Cherish will not tell me if they got her order wrong.
She not, because she knows
she's like, because I know how you gonna act. She's like, it's okay. It's not okay, actually.
You paying for it. Yeah. I went out with this guy. And he like, yeah, I ain't really want this. But I said, what? Because I used to waitress.
Speak up.
I said, you said what? Because when I order my food, for me working at Coney Island in different restaurants, I know how to order so you can remember my order. I said, what's wrong with it? Oh, I don't think you... Oh, I told her. Ma'am. He like, no, it's okay. It's not okay.
And I am very much... My friends got to eat it. Bria just said this to me the other day. She said, you just, She was like, that's how you order. I said, I don't, She said, yes, you do. I'm very specific in what I want. Like, minus this, add this, extra this. I know it's going to cost extra. This is what I want.
Or please if I'm calling an order, that's why at work, working in a nursing home, don't ever ask me where I'm going to get my lunch because I'm never offering. It'll be 18. I'll be like, tell me everything you want because once I get on the phone and I'm ordering this food, I'm not modifying anything.
Oh, I do that when I'm about to eat.
I'm like, what do you want? Extra American? Or they be like, looking at me like I'm crazy. Zen be like, can I order my food? We go pull up. She like, never mind. Let me get it. She start crying. Like, you said you playing.
You said, so you play with these people's time.
No, you don't do that.
Like, you was playing with these people's time, especially when I go out with large groups. I be like, yo, is everybody ready? We gonna order at the same time or we gonna wait?
One person like, I'm still, okay, come back. Come back.
Give us a second. Bring the drinks. Bring the drinks and then bring the food.
How did you get into bartending?
Oh, fast money. Just my friends was already in the bars, and then I stepped foot in there.
When are you gonna teach me?
I want to teach you soon.
I want you to. Somebody just text me. I was like, "You'll be great bartender." Shut up.
You are because you're very personable. You like to talk to people. You personable. You got a good little attitude. Except when people make you mad. But other than that, you are funny. You're really funny. People really don't know how funny you really are.
Alexis sent me this post like, I'm gonna use my last breath to talk shit. You better not, because I'm going clean in.
I'm going in.
It was yesterday I posted, Mother's Day, I know I ain't getting nothing. I called my baby daddy a weird ass bitch 52 times this week. Swear. Like, that's all I'm gonna say. Say that and then I'm gonna put your message on Do Not Disturb.
You be like, I know I ain't getting nothing. But I be like, getting into bartending, waitressing was first, and then you always go from waitressing to
everybody say they
you have to
want
start
you
as a
to
waitress.
Like,
I think starting as a waitress, one, you get to understand that the people on the floor is the problem sometimes. So that make you understand as a bartender that you're not as mad as your waitresses. So it's like, I feel like it's just like a step, like you do a step up. But starting with waitressing, then going into bartending, and then feeling like I float back and forth. Because some days, as a waitress, you got to interact with so many people. Sometimes as a bartender, you're going to interact with people at your bar. So it depends on if you feel like saying excuse me 100 times or...
And like on my last episode, she said like, being a waitress, you have to approach the people.
Yes.
But as a bartender, you wait on the people to come to you.
So it's like, it depends on my mood. Right? Yeah, it depends on my mood. Like if I'm in the mood to like be nice, then I want a waitress. If I'm in the mood where I'm like, I'm here to do my job so I don't get fired, I'm a bartender.
Like, you know why I'm here.
You know, we know why I'm here. You know why I'm... What do you want?
What do people often misunderstand with like nightlife?
They think people in a nightlife, like, especially when I was in the strip club nightlife, people really thought like we just hung like and dated and was on Players Club. We get off work and
you about to let them run a train on you?
They thought you was like all these niggas and
yeah.
You get off work. I'm getting off work at 3:00 in the morning. I done had to deal with 50,000 niggas. If you not my nigga, I'm going home to take a shower, get in my bed, watch my shows, eat my food in peace. I'm not.
You know who used to irritate me? The guys are like, I'm gonna wait for you to get off.
Do not.
Now I gotta go out the back. Like, what's wrong with you?
Oh, that back door used to be.
Like, what? No, you're not. I'm like, wait, no.
And that was the ones that was cool with the owners. So the lights on. It's like,
can they text you?
Out of here.
You weird. Like, you tippy-toeing out the back.
Tippy-toeing like, oh, valet got my car. Put my car to the back, valet.
When you first decided to do Girl Talk with God, were you hesitant about anything?
Extremely.
Because you working in the club, and then you wanted that shift. What were you most hesitant about?
I was most hesitant about the way people would perceive me. I was very hesitant about it. That's actually why I kind of stopped it in the beginning. I was just more so like, are they gonna look at me like, girl, like, I can't take you serious. Like, be fucking for real, you know? But it was like, I was what I would call myself a baby Christian back then. So it was like, I found this new thing. It made me so happy. I feel so good. I want everybody to know about it. I want to talk about it with everybody. And it's like, it's kind of like I look at it like when you get in a relationship, I'm telling everybody about this man. And then next thing you know, they're going to taint that shit. They're going to taint it. People are going to make you, they're going to be like, oh, he used to talk to this and this. Or so when you, my way I looked at it coming out of the bar life, like, I'm like, I don't want people to, I'm like, I don't care what people say. I don't care. I did it. It was so much negativity that came with it. And I wasn't prepared spiritually, mentally, emotionally for it. Then also being in that thing and trying to be like a person that's like talking about God with people and inviting people into Girl Talk with God, because it was really big. All of the people that were coming, all their emotions, all their problems, everything, I was overwhelmed. Like God, this too much for me.
That movie when the man was God and he had everybody prayers was just playing in his head. Yeah, I can see that.
It was overwhelming for me, and I just stopped. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna do it on my time. Then
with my little people.
Well, and that was like years ago. I have been through this. My second go round. That was oh my God. I had my time when I did a digital dash away from God. I ran.
When do you feel like your relationship with God starts to deepen?
When I became more intentional about who I wanted to be. Like, looking at my past life, like I've lived, I tell people all the time, like I'm on my 5th life.
I swear to God.
Like I done lived a lot of lives. But when it deepened when I realized like this is the one thing that no matter what I do, I feel the same joy. And the joy actually it heightens and I feel peace. Like this don't give me anxiety. I'm not worried about nobody taking this. Can't nobody take this from me. I'm not getting anxiety from it. I'm not gonna get burnt out from it. I'm not gonna hate doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like it just was, Trina, who are you? Like what makes you happy? I think that's it really deepened when I want to know like what makes you happy? What if somebody's asking me now like what you like to do? I'm still trying to heal. And try to be like less of a crash out, less of a
ooh, Trina used to crash out.
It's so crazy because before the term crash out was a term, I was a crash out.
And I'm right in passenger seat. You want something too, old man? No. Actually, I told her don't even come over here. I don't know what's going on. Please.
I'll be looking back like how I used my 20s.
Don't answer the phone one time. Come on. Like, but you coming or not?
You rolling or not? Like now I'll be like, ooh.
Pull it up on the grass. Come on, or I'm coming in.
What you want to do? I'm outside. I'm back outside. Right? Where are you? Thought I couldn't find you? Like now I'm so calm. I'm so peaceful. I don't do none of that stuff now. And I'll be looking back on it like, you really was slow, and somebody could have killed you.
I mean, that's like one time I did something so crazy. I'm like, you could have died.
I said that like.
You could have died. I'm just at that point. I'm just like
I don't care. Like I see red. Like it's up, but it's like I'm really. When I read and that's another thing. When I read my old prayers, I be like, girl, you was broken. Like you were broken. You were hurt. You was praying you wasn't even praying right. You was just writing. But now, I'm living in those prayers for the peace that I have. And I just be like, I never want to. Girl, I
remember I was reading a notebook and it was just like, I can't live. Like, what am I going to do? I feel like, can you die from a broken heart? Now I'm thinking like, girl.
You was such a weak ass bitch.
Dramatic. Like, for real.
I was so weak. I'm like, I would not. Now I'm here praying for clarity.
I'm praying for something don't even cause. I'm praying for me, not even me and nobody else. God, can you please put me in a space where I'm just alone and I just don't have to just be in all these places at once?
Yes.
Like,
oh my God. When you that praying for stuff that don't cost, I literally was in my prayers like, God, I need $1,000. Like, girl, and that was to pay like a bunch of bills. Like. These little prayers, no, 1,000. But like I was praying for like monetary things, and I'm like in my 20, I'm like 21, 22. But because I always had a kid, I always had to have like my own space with her own space. So it was like I was a baby with a baby, so I didn't know how to manage the money that we was making the money back then. I didn't know how to manage the money, but now I'm praying for guidance.
Yes, clarity.
What's
it called? Closure.
Strength.
Can we talk in person?
Peace.
Talk to God.
That's what I'm talking to.
Talk to God. That's what I'm talking to. I don't need to talk to you for closure.
He is he's stopping my anxiety. God, can you please stop me from having anxiety attacks every time somebody get close to me like this? It's
God,
stupid.
can you please just let me just be cool at work today and just not let me have attitude for no reason? I know they be like, oh, like here she come. I'd be walking. Good morning. I'm like, good morning.
One day I was at work. I was like, I'm just so angry.
For what? Like you just don't know.
This is like, why? I need to go out of town. I'm just so angry. Like I really hate everybody.
I literally just told somebody, I was like, I feel like I'm so mad because I haven't really got like a big gift in a long time. It was Basha. Basha was like, what? And I'm like, and then the person that usually, he like, where did you just think you're not supposed to think? You just supposed to. I'm not. Where is it? I need to go out of town. I'm like, maybe I just need to go out of town. Maybe I just need like a gift.
Oh my God. I feel like I'm at the point now where I be one, if I have a bad day, I'm looking up flights. Like I'm ready to go.
I just told my friend, I said, I just feel like all my problems would be solved if I just take a little trip. She was like, I'm like, it's just like I need it. Like I need it.
And I feel like you get out there, you get mental clarity. You just get time to yourself to just get it together. Yeah. Like, cause here you like, if I ain't doing nothing, I gotta go to work. It's things I have to do.
Well, once you off work, you don't really want to hang out. But it's like I don't want to just sit in the house. People like, oh, I love being at home. Ooh. No. You need to get outside. Like, okay, everybody love being at home, but sometimes you just need. One time I said I was gonna go out, and I literally was just driving, got some fresh air, and turned back around. Yeah. Home. Sometimes you just need air.
You need to get some fresh air. I'm like, getting some fresh air will change your whole thing. Like, even if you go out for a second, like, I've been in the house, like, from the time I woke up to the time I go to sleep, like, okay, tomorrow I gotta go outside and get some air.
Even if you
like,
go for a walk.
Just go outside.
How do you maintain your spiritual walk while working, like, in the club?
A lot of prayer. A lot of me being intentional with giving God his time so that I feel like when you want me to completely walk away from this,
I'm ready.
I'll be ready. I'll hear you say it. Like, I'll feel it, knowing. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I didn't leave you while I was in this. I'm in this, and I'm still trying to, walk through this, even though I'm taking, like, little changes and things that I do. Because, like I told you, when I did that dash, I wouldn't read my Bible. I wouldn't pray. I wouldn't read nothing about God on the internet.
Sometimes you feel guilty.
I was so convicted in everything that I was doing at the time. Like, I was just spiraling. Like, I had a
crack. Were you?
No.
Oh.
Say no to drugs. Crack is whack. Okay. Crack is whack. And say no to drugs.
You were just so serious. Like, I was.
No, because like you
understand, like, looking at me like I tried crack.
No, okay, no, I didn't go that far. But like, I was just like drinking. I was like I had got so skinny. I was drinking, not eating. Like, waking up, going to party, going to work, going to party, drinking. Want to be out. I was heartbroken, and they had to tell you, like, don't hang out with nobody that's heartbroken. I wanted to just go, and then I was just like, God, I know I ain't supposed to do this. I know I ain't supposed to be out 7 o'clock in the fucking morning 4 days a week. Like, what are you doing? Like, you doing everything that you don't normally do. Like, it was different. Staying out, going out. I do go out. I be out to 2, maybe 3. I was out to 6, like 4 days a week, 5 days a week.
Going to work at 7 for me. I'm like, what is wrong?
What is wrong?
What is wrong?
And I was really like, so now this time I'm like, because I know he gonna strip. God gonna strip so much stuff for me. I know it's coming.
To be like, I'm not ready.
I experienced it, and I knew, and I was like, when he ready for me to get serious about what I told him and what I prayed to him about, he gonna strip so much stuff for me. So I'm like, I want to have fun. I want to get it out of my system, girl.
Come through like a Rico sweep.
That it's certain prayers. I'm telling you, it's that one prayer.
You be like,
okay,
like, dang.
I guess we doing that. I guess we doing that.
What are some spiritual battles that you face with, like, your lifestyle shift?
Conviction is a big one. Feeling like I can't be of the world. I guess it's like I want to be of the world because I'm still, I'm still young. I'm still here. I still have friends that are of these things, and my friends are, I feel like I could talk to God about them, but some people are not as deep in their spiritual walk as I am. So I don't judge anybody, for what they're not doing or what they're doing. But I feel convicted sometimes in some things that I do because I'd be like, you're not supposed to be doing this.
Oh my! After I got baptized, I was just like,
that's why I'm not getting. I'm not gonna say I'm not getting baptized. Take that back. God forgive me.
After I got
everybody
baptized,
I know that get baptized, that spiritual warfare whoop y'all so bad.
Listen, after I got baptized,
y'all get it hard.
I was talking to a guy and I was liking him. Like, ooh, I got a new man. He's so nice and sweet. My man. He wasn't really doing nothing bad. But it was like after I got baptized, and it was just like little stuff. It would just be like, okay, I'm going to church tomorrow. What you doing? All right, well, I ain't doing nothing. Call me when you get out. Why wouldn't you ask to go with me?
Your eyes got open to so many things.
Why wouldn't you ask to go with me? Oh, let's go out for a drink. Why would you ask me to go out for a drink if you know I just got baptized? It was just certain things. I feel like once I got baptized, and people be like, oh, it don't just happen overnight. Yes, it do. That happened on Saturday. I woke up on Sunday like, okay, I don't like that no more. Okay, I'm not talking to this person. No. One of my friends just told me, she like, are we friends? Because every time I start talking about something, you be like, I just don't feel like it's necessary to talk about other people. I said everybody is going through something right now. I don't think nobody's in a position to be talking about somebody else. Even if it's a little joke, like we can send a little real or anything. But about finances or just people, about appearances and just stuff like that, it's just like it bothers me now. It bothers your spirit. Hearing it is just like you don't know what this person going through.
It bothers your spirit. You know what? That's how I knew that I was at the point where when I was getting deeper in the walk, because so many things would just disrupt my spirit or like change my energy or change how I looked at certain things. And it's like, I don't want y'all to think I'm a freaking weirdo or like, girl, just last week you wanted to like.
It be like that though.
Sometimes and some things you be like, just let it. Just don't talk about that with me. You know what I'm saying? And she
was like, you sometime me, like you on and off. I said, you know what, I am. But I'm aware and I'm working on it. Mm-hmm. I'm working on it. But when it's provoked, it's just like, girl, you see it? And it's just like, like, why are we talking about? You don't know what she going through.
And sometimes it might just slip out your mouth and you be like, I did not mean to say that.
Like the other day, I got some disturbing news and I went bonkers. And I just, afterwards, afterwards when I'm rereading it, I'm like, okay, how do I apologize? Then I came to the conclusion, like, I just can't apologize. I went crazy.
Like, Shell, yeah. I read those messages. I said, oh. You lost it, but I'm telling you, it's
lost my mind. I felt so bad. I was like, then that was like 9-10. I woke up at 3 to go use the bathroom. Went right back up. I'm like, what is wrong with me? Woke up still mad. I had to go to the gym I went to the gym at like 8 o'clock in the morning. Like, no pre-workout, just mad. Oh man, I was working out.
When I tell you working out, when you got attitude, baby, that Stairmaster would hate
I'm thinking I'm on a treadmill walking. I got these weights. Usually I do little 20s. I got 40s. I'm like, niggas gonna play. Niggas gonna play with me. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, it's not that deep.
Niggas gonna quit playing with me.
I text my sister. I'm like, she like, you good? I'm like, no, I'm still pissed off. She like, I don't care.
Still angry.
Now I really had to sit and think about it, like, this is what I needed to see to let something go. Because it's always like you just go back and go back. But it's something removal prayer. Sometimes you just need to see certain things. Like, okay. Because there's just certain things I don't deal with. Okay.
And
but I didn't have to say
that was one of your
non-negotiables.
And that is something that when I pray, I ask God, like, God, if it is for me, show me that it is for me. If it's no longer for me and no longer serves me, remove it.
I be so scared to say that.
And that prayer is a bad
because sometimes I don't be wanting to remove it.
You don't be ready.
I be like, can you remove it?
Your subconscious be like, I'm just saying this out loud because it sounds good, but God really don't take it away for real.
And I feel like sometimes he don't take it away because he know you're not ready. And it just be like, him taking it away can trigger you to do something else. And it's just be like, see, we here. We know. We be knowing. Like, I say something and I go back like, remember earlier? I'm not 100. I'm more like 60. He know already though. So.
And it's when you ask for that removal prayer, you ask for God to remove certain things from your life. Even if he don't take them, he removes your want or your desire for it. So he removes it. It's like, this don't even give you the same feeling that it originally gave you. So why do you keep wanting to do it? Like this no longer serves you. Like when I say it no longer serves you. Really?
I feel like I never really been big on having sex. So it's just like, no man deserves his coochie. But I just feel like with sex, it's just like now. I'm not saying I'm just out here freaking and geeking, but
now that you're dating,
you know, you drunk a little drunk night, you can try to call somebody. Like, I swear, one night I'm like, it's on.
You was about to give it up.
Come on. I don't know what happened. I swear he probably called me back in 1 minute. Do you know I was passed out sleep? I woke up like, man, I was ready to get going to sleep. I was ready to get some good. Like you up, like yeah, like I texted you 85 hours ago. Like I'm like, all right, It wasn't meant. Like,
but yeah,
but that's something I feel like he removed a desire for, because then I woke up the next morning like, oh, I would have been so mad waking up next to this fat funky fool. I'd have been so mad, like God.
I know people watch your podcast, and they be
I'd have been so mad.
When people watch your podcast, they know you like gorgeous dog with the story time. They know exactly who you talking about, and they be like, "Oh, is the fat funky fool?"
Oh, the guys, they know.
The guy, that's what I'm saying. The guy,
like, he was so fucking thick. He like, stop talking about me on your podcast. Like, okay, Thicky Minaj, chill, all right.
Cause they gonna be like, so it was your desire was gone, like
desire gone. They know it too.
My bad.
I felt like Jada Pinkett when she was with Nate, and she was like, yeah,
God,
that's how it be. Like, be like that.
And you know what though? Sometimes he removes certain desires. I personally think my desire gonna be alcohol.
Really? My Lent, when I did the no alcohol, and then I had no desire to drink it, but just peer pressure. Like, it's over, just take a shot. And that one shot turned into like 8. Like, I just gotta stay away. I'm not ready to just be in those places with it.
During my baby Christian stage, and I was like, I had Girl Talk with God going. Girl, I was in that office every day doing my scriptures. I had my journals going. Like, I had my mugs. Like, I had so much stuff that just kept me so busy that I was not going out. I wasn't drinking in the office. We wasn't drinking. And it was just like, I was the desire to go out and drink even drink.
You didn't have it.
That I didn't have it. And I was like, that's going to be, I know that's going to be what he stripped for me, because that's like a, kind of like I'm a social drinker. I work in a bar, so liquor all the time. Even if I ain't drinking for 30 days, going to cleanse, or I don't want to drink Monday through Friday, I'm still drinking. So I feel like that's going to be the one thing that is taken away from me. Like that's my one desire that's going to be taken.
Do you ever question, like, how can I walk with God and still work in a bar? Do you ever question it within yourself?
I do question it within myself. I was actually working at a particular strip club, and
Fat Funky just wrote me on Instagram. You just can't stop. At this point, it's harassment. Leave me alone.
You know what? Because I already know. Oh my God. But
no, I'm not.
I was working at a particular. I know you're not. I was working at a particular strip club, and I used to pray before I went to work every day, like, because the energy, the energy in that place was demonic at one point. And I was like, God was like, quit. I quit. And I didn't quit. I got fired. And I got fired for like $12.
Sometimes you have to.
I got fired for quit. I got fired for $12 for my gratuity. I got fired for $12. And that particular night, I had made like close to like $2,000. And I had made that in a minute. And I'm like, God set me up to get out of there to be comfortable. And then I ended up starting at North, which when I started at North, that was like, a regular lounge sports bar. But I was still in the bar, but I wasn't in that type of bar. I wasn't in that type of environment. So it was like, okay, I understand. I'm going to put you in something that is not as bad. I mean, no sin is greater than the other, but still.
It's still.
That was just, I mean, you was in
the pits.
Okay.
The fire. And
it was daily. And I'll never forget. Oh my God. One day I was just like, I'm so sick of looking at vaginas. Cause it's like every day is just naked
booty and lamb chops.
And I was just sitting there like, and I think it really, not even really on the godly level of it, on the level of as a woman.
As a woman, I'm sorry.
It desensitized me. It desensitized me to think that those things should be covered. You know what I'm saying? I was like, girl, that's normal.
Yeah, like what?
Be naked, be free. Like everybody walk around naked all day, and it
like something normal that shouldn't be normal.
It makes and it was just like
that's not.
I gotta reprogram my brain, like baby, because every day.
What's your response to people to be like, how do you work at the bar and you, how? What's your response?
God love babies and fools. Also, don't quote me on it. It's one part of the Bible where God was sitting at the table with tax collectors and just other people that people felt like God was too good to sit with. And they asked him, like, why do you sit with them? And he said, you already have your relationship with me. They don't. They need to learn me. They need me. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like God understands if I'm in this, I talk about God in the bar.
Well, okay. Remember that night? That night that weird girl was trying to record me? Still want to fight her. That night, we was having a whole Bible study. That's how you know the devil. She shaped like Beetlejuice. She acts like the devil. The devil, he's trying to attack me in every form. And this time
we was in there.
This time he used the hater. We was having a whole Bible study that night.
We was having a good time. And honestly, it's a few people that come in the bar with me. One day I was in the bar with my homegirl and my homegirl Sam and this guy Maddie. And when I see we was in there till the lights came on, it's about 3 o'clock in the morning talking about God, you know, just talking about our relationship, talking about things. Like we literally got so deep into this conversation that a prayer broke out. Like it was something, and it was just like when 2 or 3 gather. That's, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, even though I am in a bar, God is still in the bar with me. You know what I'm saying? I'm still bringing God to other people.
How have God revealed your purpose to you?
Through dreams.
Oh, you a dreamer.
I'm a dreamer. Oh, I hate a dream. Sometimes some dreams I be like, why did I have to dream that?
I don't want to see that.
Why did I have to dream that? Like, and I have, and through discernment, he's gave me the spirit of discernment very heavy. Like, certain people energies, I don't even, like when I say like, I don't too much like that energy, I mean it. Like, you could, if my whole body tenses up or I feel uncomfortable in my presence, I no longer want you in my presence because something on you, not right. Like I'm not a pray it off of people person yet, so I'm just gonna go my way.
How do you protect your peace? How you said like you don't want them people in your space. How do you protect your peace being in an environment like how we said the movie when all the prayers was coming through? How do you protect your peace being in a club? Because I know North will get to slapping and just all those different energies. How do you protect your own peace?
I always say a prayer before I go in there. And I ask God to keep me covered from any negative energy, negative demons, negative spirits that would try to, attack me or attach themselves to me. And I feel like when I pray that, that's just asking God for a covering while I'm in this bar, while all these different energies are attacking me. And sometimes some do get through, but I have to I'm learning, count to 10. Give it a second. Don't instantly react.
I told Zia something. She was like,
yes.
I said, I'm going to 10 your ass.
I do.
Go clean that room up.
Girl, I'll be at work and I'm like, what you do? And it's like, I just have to.
But I have to let her do it because that's what they teach her in school. And I'm like,
yeah. And that's how I keep my peace at the level of peace that I have, even in my personal life, of even people attacking my peace, or not even attacking my peace, just people doing things I don't like. And I had to learn, like, girl, let them. I
take pride in this, and I really truly believe this. How a person acts towards me says more about how they feel about themselves. So because if you love yourself, you're going to exude love. When you hate yourself, you're going to exude hate. When you wake up every morning and you wonder, like, why her? Like, me, of course, you're going to hate me for no apparent reason. It's like,
it's people that really could hate you
for reason, for
who you are.
I remember this girl was like, and I was in it, and you jumping through rings of fire. And here we go. Here I am, cussing them out. And you trying to figure doing nothing. I'm sitting on the couch with my titties out, cussing them out in the text message, and you jumping through rings of fire. And I'm just like, girl, it's not me.
It's not me.
But it says more about that person than it
people
says
be fighting a lot of. That's another thing that you have
demons.
to learn. The demons that people are fighting and traumas. Really just healing through. A lot of people haven't healed through. I was at a point where I was not healed.
Oh, I know. I can go back to certain times in my life where I was just mad.
I was angry.
Yeah, and I would just be mad and be like, it's nothing against you. That's how I know how people, when people act a certain way towards me, like it's something within them. Because it was a point in time where I was not healed. And I was bitter and mad and angry. And I exuded that. Want to fight you. For even looking at me wrong. When really, I'm just mad.
Like, I'm just angry. Like, I felt like when I went through my angry stage, I was very selfish. I didn't really care about what nobody else wanted to do. It was I was like, I'm in my, and I was like, oh no, this is my selfish era. No, I was a bitch, and it was like I was trying to protect the newfound self-esteem that I had, and it's like that's not how you protect that. You can protect it in a different way. Like be a lady, have some coof. Like you don't have to be so angry. You don't have to argue with everybody. You don't have to be like, oh, get the fuck off my phone. Like you don't have to talk to everybody like that. Like nah, I talk so soft, so sweet. I'm
gonna say, get the fuck off my phone, bitch.
I be wanting to say like, who the fuck is you playing with? But I just be like, I just let you have it. Because guess what? If I'm wrong, I will think about it and I will apologize if I was wrong.
You know what I say? I love this. I eat every time when I say this. I say,
ooh, say it.
Have the life you deserve.
No, you wanna know what mine is?
Go to hell.
Mine is, I respect your feelings. And I do not take away the fact that you feel like that. So I'm going to reflect on it and see if in what space I was wrong before I say that you were wrong.
Or I say, your feelings are valid.
Your feelings are very valid.
However, I feel totally different. Go to hell. Click.
But and you know what? I'm in a space right now where nobody is really making me so angry. Like I'm really happy.
I wish I could get there.
I really be feeling it like I'm happy.
I said too, and it's like when I'm in that space, people be so mad. Like I be like, I'm just in a good space. Like just do you. We was
at work the other day, and I was like, I want to get into a bar fight, and they like, for what? And I'm like, I'm not angry about that. Nobody made me mad. I was like, I just need to like let off some energy. I'm like, but I'm very like I'm in so much of a happy space, and I know that I have to pray on that too because I'm in so much of a happy and healed space that I'm so used to chaos.
Sometimes you just need a little bit.
It's like
I feel like you need.
I need it. It's like, but it's like you don't need. This is what you wanted. Like, why do you want to have chaos when you pray to get out of chaos?
I was at Kroger, and I had somebody in my earpiece, and the lady like, these people, they're so like, rude. So she almost hit me with her cart. So I'm like, me being angry, I'm like, well, goddamn, you was about to run me over. And then she came up, I'm like, yeah, you better keep fucking walking. My sister, my earpiece, like, what are you trying to fight? Like, I'm like, if I have to, she like, but you don't. Just walk away.
Just walk away.
So then I'm sitting in the car like, what if she would have put on a knife and shake me? Like, I have to chill. But I was just in a bad mood. I needed to relieve some stress. I was really mentally like, I'm not done. It was like, seriously, for what?
Like, for what?
You're going to jail.
And like, now that we at this space now, it'd be like, for what? Like, everything be for what? Like, now when something is going on, like we said before, I used to be a crash out. It's been situations where I wanted to crash out just as bad as I used to, but I'm like, for what? You're going to get back in the same situation. Nothing's going to change. Only you could go to jail. It's going to cost you a lot of money. You're going to tear something up. You got to pay for it. Like, now I start thinking about all the consequences of what 20 seconds of me going to jail. It could ruin relationships. Like, I could really ruin a good relationship with somebody. By just going off the hinges and not thinking the situation through clearly.
I was in a road rage situation, and he was in the back of me giving me the finger. He was going off. Then he pulled next to me. Nah, I ain't scared. I said, "Is you cool?" And we had to little turn off, and he like, I'm sorry, man. I'm just having a bad day. Because you need to check yourself. Because I didn't even do nothing. My car don't go that fast. Like, relax. Damn. He in the back like, we see the pickup trucks. They be, He got upset at me. Thought about the roll my window. Is you cool? Yeah. I'm so sorry, man. I'm like, I'm just having a bad day.
Having a bad day, like, even when I'm having a bad day, and I'd be like, girl, what did you not even had a bad day for real? Like, for what? Like, I'm at a place of, like, I tell people, like, I'm so happy. And I was telling my homegirl, she was like, how did you get there?
I was just telling my sister, I'm like, you know that post where Lil Uzi, and it's like, it just, everything be on fire.
And he just been there.
Like, I was like, she telling me everything, all her problems. I'm like, I'm just in a really good space right now. And she like, but you just said you need this. I'm like, I do, but it'll work out.
God got me.
I'm like, it'll work out, but I'm really in a good space. I'm like, it's going to work out. And I always notice when I be in spaces like that, the devil send people that know how to trigger me. they'll text me and say little stuff, and then I'm going off. But I'm like, you know what? I'm in a good space.
Mm-hmm.
Have the life you deserve.
Yeah. Honestly, that's why I feel like I'm in such a good space too, because I let God. Mm-hmm. Like, I let go and let God. Like, it's not working out. Like, overthinking it, trying to do it myself. I'm ruining it. I'm moving so fast. I'm missing the mark. I was having
headaches because I was so stressed thinking about what's next, how I can make some more money, how I can do this, how I can do this, how I do this. Yeah. And now I just let it flow. What's meant for me, I'm going to have.
When I tell you money used to literally just get deposited, like, oh, this is a refund from this, or, oh, this is the money from here. I owed you this money. You know what I'm saying? Or here goes the money. Without even having to ask, money was just coming to me but I did become on a as needed basis with God, for sure. At one point, I was like, God, I don't got no extras? No, because you don't know what to do. If I give you extra, you spend everything. Yeah, so now I'm giving you what you need to handle what you need to have to keep everything you need.
How do you set boundaries to just keep your faith so strong? Like within yourself, how do you set your own boundaries?
Well, with myself, I would set the boundaries of not allowing myself to fall back into the things that I used to do. Mm-hmm. Like keeping myself like, listen, you can go over here and make 10,000, but you not gonna go over there. You gonna keep your head down. I promise, I got you. Even with taking myself out of certain situations, out of certain friendships, out of certain even encounters, engagements. It's like, this is nothing but going to trigger you. You're going to fall back. Lot's wife. That's how I set the boundary. I think about that because it's like, so many times I would not move forward in certain things because I was so scared, like you said, like I said, where everybody would think or looking back. And I'm looking back and
they're in the same
spot. And it's like, God is telling me, go for it, go for it, go for it. And surrounding myself with people who are pushing me to be better. Like, I had one person who read me for fucking filth. And they didn't say it in a mean way, but the things that they said to me, it was like,
get your shit together.
Get your shit together. Like, what you gonna do?
And that's my next question. What role does Girl Talk with God or do your peers have as holding you accountable? Because sometimes we see stuff in you, like I already know with this personally. I know you in a club just to take care of yourself. Mm-hmm. It's not your lifestyle. So I hold you to a different standard. Mm-hmm. So sometimes we see stuff in people that they don't see in themselves. Yes. Like with me and with the podcast, I swear episode 10, I'm like, I'm quitting. I'm done. I'm not doing it. And people like, no, you need to keep doing this. Mm-hmm. People I didn't even know, like, this is your thing. Like, all the things you try doing, this is your thing. And I'm like, me just talking smack. Yes, this is what you can do. So I know certain people will see stuff in you that you don't always see in yourself. So, like, do you have people that really hold you accountable?
A lot of people. And it's so crazy how I even got back started doing it. Mm-hmm. So when I ran from God, then I came back, like, on my knees. Please, God, take me back.
Take me, please.
Please, give me. I kept it more of a personal conversation. Like, I kept my relationship, my strong-willed relationship with God private to myself, or how deep I was getting into it. Like, waking up, watching YouTubes or sermons and, just going over scriptures. Like, these are all things that I was doing on a daily basis on my morning wake-up. Mm-hmm. So, one particular morning, I was up at like 8 o'clock in the morning. 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning, watching Sarah Jake Roberts YouTube. Love her down. Was so excited, like the message. I ended up texting my friend Melissa. Now Melissa and me shoot the Bible to each other all the time.
She sponsored this episode.
She did?
I posted, not to cut you off because you always saying I cut people off. She I shouldn't have gave y'all the finger. That was so to me. I posted like sponsor episodes, so I don't have to go to work and I can just podcast. Hello. Mm-hmm. She like, how much? And I told her, and she Apple paid me. So she actually, remember I was just saying she actually sponsored this episode.
Oh, Melissa,
I love her, and me from meeting her when she was a shot girl
to Melissa
now, it's just like I love watching Melissa. People transition. It's just like it's amazing. But go ahead.
And me and Melissa have been friends for such a long time, and we've always. I have like a group. It's like a little private group. Well, not really private group, but like I got 2 out of town, 2 here, 1 here. I got people that I call my prayer warriors, people that I could call and kick that Bible to. Jazz, Woodrow Jazz, that right there. Me and my girl been guiding it down so long. And I started somebody that was like, Jazz? I said, yes, Jazz. I said, Jazz has speak that Bible.
Seem very, very smart.
She speak that Bible to me. She has speak that Bible. She know that Bible. And we talk about it. And she's told me like, Trina, this is you. You know what you're supposed to do. God, you know what God wants you to do. Like, this is how she talks to me. Like, get it together. So I ended up texting Melissa because me and Melissa would talk about it. Like, hey, you want to go to breakfast and discuss the Bible with me? Ended up texting the wrong number. The man was like, oh, it's not Melissa, but I love a good Bible verse. And I'm like, okay. So I sent him the Bible verse and I ended up posting it on Instagram. Like, Melissa, I tried to send it to you, blah, blah, blah. So many people were like, why you ain't call me? Why you ain't call me? And I'm like, well, y'all want to do Bibles and breakfast? And now it's
it
like...
It was nice. The one I went to was real nice.
And it's like now...
I felt fulfilled when I left.
Yes.
Like, I feel like I just left church.
It was so good. So now it's like... My Bibles and breakfast people on Wednesday be like, hey, like I was out of town. My homegirl hit me up. She said, so they made a post. She said, yeah, Trina out there having a good time.
No, you should have got on Skype. You gotta get on your Zoom.
You gotta get on your Zoom.
You gotta get on your Zoom.
Every day you gotta get on your Zoom. But I missed that one Wednesday. She said it wasn't right. And I just like, people hold me accountable and knowing like, if one person show up or 10 people show up, I still showed up. I still showed up for something that I told God I would be more intentional in doing. I have to be more vocal with it. It's so private to me. Like,
I know, and I hate that
and
because I feel like more people need to hear you. Like I was telling the girl that was on here who she wrote a book, and she just real quiet, like not quiet, but private with her life. And it's just like people need to hear your story. Like people need to hear you. That's why a million people need to watch my podcast.
Yes, and I was telling everybody, I was like, I'm so nervous to go on the podcast. They're like, well, I'm like, because everybody know me, and you like Trina. Why are you being weird? People know you.
Like for real. That's what I'm telling Cassie. I'm like, you're popular. She like, I'm like, girl, bye.
But I'm like, people know me from like the bars. People know me from being out, partying, getting drunk. You know,
because as soon as somebody see a picture like we post, they're going to assume that we just talking about the bar.
Yeah.
We just went to church, please. We can write the Bible study on a Monday. Bible study on a Monday. I got what y'all did on Wednesday. I got it on Monday.
Listen, and I'm like, I'm so scared. I'm like, because that's so personal and private to me. It's like, I don't want nobody to attack that and tank that. Because like, if you attack that, like, that's when I really like could be like.
It's some episodes where I'm real. I'm telling my business. It's some episodes where I'm real vulnerable and I'm talking. I'm real vulnerable. I don't post those episodes on Instagram.
Yeah,
I just post them straight to my YouTube. And I notice I actually get views on them, but it's just like that part of me is just like, so, I don't want to be judged, but I know I need to get it out.
It's like you want to protect it. Like, I want to protect something that's so, I work so hard to get to the place of peace and place of happiness and where I am now. Because if you knew me then, if you weren't along for the ride of how I got to where I am now, you'll be like, that girl was just, that. That was the old me, the new me. I'm so protective of her. Oh my God. Like, I'm sitting here curling up. Like, I'm so protective of this. So it's like, I want people to come to Bibles and breakfast, but I don't want it to be tainted.
I want y'all to come, but if y'all don't, it's still going to, like.
I'm still going to do it. And I want you to come, but I want you to come with a pure heart and pure intention.
But do you ever feel like, I wish you just did not care what people thought. But I know
I cannot.
I know since forever you've always been that.
I've always cared what people thought about me, and I'd be like, I
remember I used to be like, fuck them.
Yes,
and you used to be like, no, but I don't want them to think I'm crazy. You are like
she'll be like,
living your truth. I don't care. You busting the windows out or slashing the tires. Like, well, I don't care. But I
don't want nobody to know I was doing this. Then what the fuck you was doing it
for? Yeah, so I really wish, I really pray and I hope that you just one day you just jump off that cliff, not literal, but you just jump off and you just open it to like the public, like everybody. I promise you, the turnout you gon' it's a gift and a curse. Because now it's a gift and a curse because now I feel like I'm in an era of my life where I want to be secret. I want to be like quiet because there's so much stuff I want to do and I want to get together, and I feel like when I talk about it or I let certain people in, it don't really work out. And I just want to keep some stuff private to me. I wish I could still do my podcast and then not be on Instagram.
But see, that's how I got to where I am now with Bibles and Breakfast. Which is still the umbrella and the Girl Talk with God. I journaled and I talked to God so much, and I lost anxiety of wondering what people thought about me by keeping people out of the business of me. So if nobody knows anything, you know, bad things I'm going through or hurt, you know, anything about me, I don't have to worry about like, why would I say that to this person? I hope they don't tell nobody else, and that's gonna go to somebody else. Now, write it down, pray about it, cry in the shower about it, because I love a good shower cry, baby. Them shower
like
cries.
like,
Cry so bad. Write about it, pray about it, cry about it, let it go. And now I'm refreshed, I'm renewed when I come to encounter people. So now I'm like, okay, I'm intentional. God, you gave me the strength that I needed. My relationship with you is strong enough for me to now be able to like, okay, I can talk about it with the world.
It's crazy. I thought I was crazy because when I journal, I just told Alexis, like, I can't journal. She's like, why? I'm like, because every time I start journaling, I bust out crying. Because I feel like God is sitting right here and I'm really talking to him. Like, the most recent journaling I did, I'm going to put you on my business. I said, God, I cannot be a mom. I said, I can't do it no more. I said, I can't do it no more. I don't want to whoop her, but she needs discipline. I don't want to do this, but I don't want her to grow up like me and do this and this and this and this. I want her to be better than me. Why did you give me a child? I can't do it. And then it's like, I heard him like, yes, you can. And then Zen come in the room and hug me like, Mom, you're the best, Mommy. I love you. And I'm like, oh my God, I love you too. Then I had to tell him, write him back like, God, I love my daughter. Don't think I don't love my daughter because I love my daughter. And I was just like, every time I journal, I'm talking about, it's not just a tear. I'm ugly crying like,
yes.
But after I do it, I don't feel the urge to get on the internet and tell my business. I don't feel the urge to, even when people, that's why the other day, I wish I would have just journaled and I would have never addressed it. Because sometimes when I'm mad, like I could be mad at a family member or anything or a friend. If I write it down,
out, you got it out.
I got it out. Like we don't even need to talk about it no more.
Yeah, I wrote it down.
And I'm like, you good? I'm good. I'm straight. Like,
I wrote it down. I write about it. I'm done. Like, it's like once you get it out of your mouth,
that's it.
It's no longer needed to be discussed. Definitely with that about you being a mom, that is so funny because I've been a mom for like 18 years.
It's so hard. I'm like, I'm only 5 years in.
And the thing is, it's so hard. And I feel like I would feel how you feel if I was having another child. I would feel like that because I had a baby. I was a baby having a baby. So it's like, I ain't experience all the grown up stuff.
And then I'm like, I had her at 29, so I'm like, I'm ready, but I'm not.
You're not.
I'm not ready.
I know.
I can't imagine having her at 16 or 15.
Man, I just cherished at 17, and I was a baby. Like, but now I was like, damn. And that was another thing when I was spiraling. It was like, I've been my mama for 17 years. I am finally free. Like how people be like, empty nest. Like my kid's still there, but like. Graduated high school. I did all the stuff. College, good. Car, good. Boom, boom, boom. Like I did everything I was supposed to do for you. Now, let me figure out what I want to do. Let me figure out what's for me. So, girl.
What advice do you have for people that's in like that gray area?
Build your own personal relationship with God. Focus on your relationship with Him. Focus on how you view the way that you talk to Him, the way that you pray to Him, things like that. Like, don't compare your walk with God with nobody else's, because when I tell you they do not look the same, they do not look the same.
Not just your walk with God, but life period. Don't compare your life with nobody. No, so you don't know what that person. You don't know how that person was on her hands and knees crying to God.
Listen,
you don't know what she had to go through to get what she have. You can't compare yourself to nobody.
Listen, because if you in that gray area and you trying to figure it out, like I always say, like start journaling first.
I'm in a gray area right now.
Start praying. Just pray about it. I feel like
Lord Jesus,
the gray area. It's like. The relationship with God, I call it, sometimes it's a roller coaster. Because you'll be on so much of a high, like this is the best thing ever. Then you'll be like, God,
here we go.
And then it's like, okay, I'm back.
It's only up from here. And
it's like, your relationship is never a straight arrow, like ever. Because you're never in the same place in your life that you were. You're going to continue to either go up or go down.
What keep me going is I'm always better than I was.
Definitely.
I'm always doing better than I was. Like even the little stuff. Well, it's not really little stuff, but the stuff I cry and I pray about now.
Yeah,
is better than where I was.
I'm telling you, that's what I said. We reading them old prayers. You be like, girl, you are so far removed, so much better than that. Like, I'm proud of you. I had to write in my journal one day. I am so proud of how far you came and what you've done.
One time, I had moved in with moved in with one of my sisters. Me and Zia was there with my sister, and I have so many journals. I found the notebook. It was like, God, I just pray to have my own space. It could just be a 1-bedroom. Mm-hmm. I don't even need to get a car. I just want to give me and my daughter our own space. We could share a 1-bedroom. We could share a studio. Now I'm in a very nice place, and I have my car. It's on 2 wheels, but hey, I got my car. Yours. But it's just like, I'm thinking back like, oh my God. That's why I think I was on the phone with you and I was like, you like, what you know? I'm like, I'm really in the bed rubbing my feet together. Like, when people say, it feels so good. It feels so good. When I just be sitting in my bed sometimes watching TV, I just be later like, I pray for this.
Yes. Oh my God. So many nights.
Like, I literally pray for this.
I had so many nights or days, even days I'd have been in the house like, God, I look around like, God, I am so thankful that I have a bed to cry in.
I remember
a bed to be in, a roof over my head.
Somewhere, and I didn't even have no TV in my room. Mm-hmm. So when I just be in my room and I just be like, I pray for this. Like, I remember not having a TV, having an air mattress, me and my daughter on one bed, having a 2-bedroom, but not being able to furnish it. So we just in one room.
That's girl.
So it's just like
around.
Now it's just like I be like, I pray for this, even though it's some things that I want that I don't have. It'd be like, I can't complain because I pray for what I'm what I have right now.
So walk into your house, a fully furnished house, a comfortable home. Like they say, your home's supposed to be a piece. Like to be able to be in my house and like, house fully furnished, looks good, comfortable. You know, of course we want more things, but we have the things that we pray for and the things that we need. But it's like,
refrigerator full of food.
God, it's like, God, thank you for this. So it's like my safe haven. Like I have nobody can put me out of this. This is mine. You know what I'm saying? So to have that and knowing that we prayed for that at one point, especially me, like, God, I just want my child to always have her own space. Like, I want her to not have to share space with nobody else. Like, I don't want to be a statistic.
When Zen be like, when I'm like, come on, I got to go do a podcast, or come on, I got to go to work, she'd be like, I don't, or I'm like, what you want to do today? People probably be looking at me like, she don't take her door nowhere. I swear, I'm like, Zen, we can do whatever you want to do, what you want to do. I just want to stay in the house. Or
it's her safe.
I'm like, what you want to do today? I don't want to do nothing. Can we just get snacks? You go in your room and I go in my room. Like, you want to watch a movie? No, I just watch my own TV. Like,
that's so funny. That's Cherish. Cherish be like,
I'm like, you want to watch a movie? She don't want to
go to her. Cherish be in the bed. I'm like, you want to watch a movie with me? She be like,
Before we left, I'm like, Zen. I go in there. She late, feet crossed, watch the TV, eating hot fries. I'm like, we have to go. She was like, I want to stay home. She said, you're not old enough to stay home by yourself.
Listen, because at this point, if I could put the ring camera, if I could put the camera on you and just let you stay here,
Zen likes to stay at home. I love that.
But see, that's like, they were saying, like, you know, when your children love to be home, it's such a great sign because they feel safe there.
Even when I make her go over her daddy's house, because it's very slim to none that he's going to get her. So when he do, I put her on a motherfucking Buzz Lightyear vest and shoot her ass over there. She'd be like, can I just stay home? I'm like, no. Then I be feeling bad because I be at home rubbing my feet together. Like, damn, she could have stayed home with me, but no. Go with your daddy.
It's like when we have healed trauma we heal our kids through our trauma. Like, I never wanted to Cherish to feel, I said I got a traumatic childhood because my mama see this and she'll lose her shit.
Like, you do not play with her.
You know how them baby, like, if my son become a rapper and he go in there saying we was broke.
He a motherfucking lie. No, but even
I didn't have trauma, like, I didn't have, like, household trauma. I just had, like, you know, things that I feel like happened to me that I may have enforced on, you know, I did to myself or whatever, but my child never has to feel that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, feel like I can't talk to my mama about stuff. And that's what made me go through some of the stuff that I went through.
And that's another reason I don't, when she be like, I don't want to go to my dad's house, I want to go to my house, because she probably don't have her own room or whatever over there. But, and that's why a lot of people like, he don't do this. I wouldn't be letting her go over there.
Come get
If he say she coming over at 7, we'll be there at 7:10.
No.
Because me and my dad relationship wasn't the best. And I feel like from our relationship not being good, that's why my love life is in complete shambles.
You think so?
Yeah, because I just feel like I've never in my whole years of growing into my adult life, I always, when I left when I was 16, I've never really seen how a man really supposed to love a woman.
And see,
ever.
I feel like that's why my love life is like, I'm like a hopeless romantic.
And it's crazy because I know what I want. So
I'm a hopeless romantic.
Movies, like, we go on a good date. I'm like, okay, and then if we have a kid, we gonna. My friend be like, chill. But it's just like, I am a hopeless romantic, but at the same time, I feel like I've dealt with certain things because I've seen my dad do it. Or I've seen my mom or my stepmom or my aunt, I've seen them deal with certain things. Yeah. And like, I feel like my aunt is kind of to blame too. Sorry. But she raised me to, her way of raising me was always make your own money. So if you don't like a situation, you can leave. And there's so many people I know that have to stay in situations because they can't afford to leave. Where if it's me, I don't care if I got $2 bills. You gonna see smoke behind my ass.
Big cat, I'm so sorry, but I have to say this. So my parents was married pretty much since I was 5. They got a divorce when I was 18. My mama was a stay-at-home mom. My dad did everything, paid for everything. When they divorced, it didn't shock my mama, but it kind of rocked her world a little bit because she got 4 kids. You've been a stay-at-home mother, wife, all this time. And now you have to go back into the world and make your own money. And she bought a house and she did everything she needed to do. But for a moment in time, it was a shock value, which also had me like, I will never, ever let a nigga leave me for dead.
No, for real. And
I want to have my own.
And my auntie, she's always be like, she's always raised me to always make my own money. Make my own money so I don't ever have to be in a situation I don't want to be in. She always raised me to, this is the one thing I didn't take heed to. She's always said, you have to like the men that like you. Like, I don't care how good this person look, like who like you.
Like you.
Like who like you. Like, you have to like who like you. A nigga can say he like you, but you need to be with the man that's showing you that he like you. And then it's me, didn't listen, of course. And it's just something like that that stuck with me. So it's like, if you really acting kind of that nonchalant, that don't fly with me, baby. Because you don't like me. Because if you like me, why are you acting like you don't? I don't play that shit.
I'm so like, relationship, be together. Like, I don't know how to date for real. Because if I like you, I like you. We go together.
If you like me, we go together.
We go together. Like, where we going?
And then it's like, if we don't, then you're just not the man for me. I'm sorry.
It's like,
I'm never going to settle. And that's another thing, Monty. Like, I'm never going to settle. And there's people like, you 34, you need to catch me on the flip side, sister.
Baby.
I'm not settling.
I don't know.
See when I'm 50. Because I'm not settling because I know what I want. I know my man is out there. I know he is tall, chocolate. Oh.
You got a type?
I don't really have a type. But I just see myself being with like a crunchy black. Like a real black. Like, you like, is he African? But no, he's not. He just sexy black. It's this post. It was like, oh, my man is so black. When he sweat, he's like a cold Pepsi.
Oh, no, I've seen this one post. It was like, oh, my man so black. When he smile, all you see his teeth.
No, for real. Like, tall, nice little taper haircut. Sexy black. Go to the gym 5 times a week. We go to the gym together. You know, he don't have kids, but he want kids. But he also want us to existence. He want us to just travel. He just want me to look good, and he want to look good. So we not really focused on kids right now.
Speaking into existence,
he's a great stepfather.
Okay.
You know, I just wake up, I go to the gym,
soft life,
meal prep, living soft life. He even gets in from school. You know, I don't even have to deal with that. That's my type.
That's coming.
Stepdad.
It's coming. You're gonna.
And I always think, like, do I just need to get a dyke? Because they like the best step parent.
Because then you don't like. Cause what? Cause what you gonna do?
Because I'm not living on coochie.
Okay, that's cause.
So you're right.
Dude, like, now you just do anything.
Like, for real, she gonna be like, it's my turn. Like, what? Queen Latifah, what you talking about?
Queen Latifah is crazy.
What does purpose look like to you?
Purpose. To actually do something that you enjoy every day. Like, when they be like, what's your purpose in life? My purpose in life is to do something I actually enjoy every day. I don't, because, baby, let me tell you, I'm the queen of, I don't like it. I quit.
I used to be like that, like, oh, what? I can't be on my phone.
No.
See you later. I got a kid.
Like,
kid ain't called me one time.
So now I'm like, that's not gonna happen overnight. I have to work towards that. I have to work towards, you know, getting into that place in my life. Now that I'm older, I'm like, nah, you can't just quit every job. Nah, the bar ain't gonna be. Sometimes you gonna make some money. Sometimes you might not. But
I ain't make no money here tonight. I'm not coming back. See ya.
My purpose is to enjoy what I do, what I want to do for the rest of my life. Like I want to wake up every day and be happy. I want to be happy every day. That's my purpose.
Where can people connect with you and find you at all your socials?
Everything is so private. On my page is private. No, you can do _her2 is my real Instagram.
HER with the number 2.
Yes, _HER2. And then Girl Talk with God.
That's private?
That's open.
I was about to say, for real.
No, Girl Talk with God is open, wide open. You can get on there. You can
at Girl Talk with God.
At Girl Talk with God. And that's it. I don't got no TikToks or anything. I don't know how to work TikTok. I feel like somebody's grandma on there.
Don't get on there and be like, in the thing like, am I recording on here?
You know, I be trying to like do the... No, it's so bad. So I tried to like do this little trend that was on TikTok. That video was horrible. I just deleted it. I just started like trying to do like a talk like to the thing. I look absolutely stupid. Get this off of here.
That's funny. Well, thank you for coming on. This is episode 95. I really appreciated you.
I really appreciate you inviting me.
Thank you for tuning in to Let's Talk Podcast, where we talk less and we do more. Bye.
Bye.
He told me I need an outro.
No.
Because I literally be like,
all right.